May we all rise for the national anthem, please? Namaste and good afternoon. I am Shuli and I have been honored with the responsibility of sharing a brief introduction about Karista Foundation. Karista is a Greek word which means charity, giving and caring. Karista Foundation was founded on the foundations of caring for the elderly, artists, artisans and holistically the entire planet. Karista Foundation's logo is a handmade vase because we support handicrafts, artisans, and Indian art and culture. We aspire to identify artistic talent from the underprivileged section of society to provide them with opportunities to receive artistic education. We are also championing the need for psychological care for the elderly. We hold group and private sound healing sessions to help minimize stress and depression, which is offered free to the senior citizens. In the last 2 years, we have organized regular fundraisers through Jalsa, a gathering of intellectual individuals every month, where performances of brilliant but lesser known artists were appreciated and encouraged. The monthly Jalsa raised awareness and sensitized the audience about elderly care by showcasing our short film Poonam. All in all, Karista Foundation is founded with passion and stands for elderly psychological care, promoting artists, Indian art, and a cleaner and greener planet. Karista Foundation is grateful for the unflinching support received from the event's lead partner, SENI, by TZMO Group and associate sponsor Skybarge Flight Private Limited. Today's National Symposium on Elderly Psychological Care is supported by All India Radio, Aerotatvika, Marina Handcrafts, and Sukhmanch Theatre. We are deeply grateful to all our partners and supporters. My parents and my dear audience here, I would like to present this invocation song called Maro Pranam.
The panel discussion. Let's have a brainstorming session. Our panelists and moderators have been waiting for quite some time. Let me introduce them. Manisha the Firebrand. Manisha Sharma is our panel moderator. Let's welcome her, ladies and gentlemen. She's a TEDx speaker, life coach, influencer, trainer, and transformer. She started her career in the field of sales and marketing, and she consciously chose to move to skill development and corporate social responsibility. Her driving force is the personal experiences she has had in bringing up a differently abled child as a single parent. Hats off to you, Manisha. And I'm so glad today you're the moderator. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation. Our next panelist is Anjali Gogia, founder and partner, Talk to Big Ears. She believes that empathy is the human value that has the ability to change the world into a better place. Her initiative, Talk to Big Ears, aims to provide a safe, non-judgmental, and an empathetic listening experience to help callers overcome their difficult situations and start their journey towards healing. One more round of applause for Anjali Gogia for starting this initiative. Dr. Aman Khera is a doctor, surgeon, technology enthusiast, and he loves to travel. He pursued MBBS and MS from Maulana Azad Medical College, Delhi. He's also a fellow of Royal Society of Medicine's London. Presently, Dr. Aman is a co-founder and director of his remarkable initiative, Care for Parents. Care for Parents aims to be like a family member to elderly who are living alone in India by providing a one-stop shop for all their healthcare needs. Big round of applause for starting this initiative, Care for Parents. Thank you, Dr. Aman Khera, for accepting the invitation. Dr. Shivani Ketan. She's a TEDx speaker too, founder of Mudita. She has a PhD in complementary alternative healing. She is a licensed clinical hypnotherapist, an author, and a mindful breathing meditation trainer. Dr. Ketan has been extensively working with seniors for their mental wellness. Another loud round of applause, please. But let us welcome Professor K.M. Baharul Islam. Professor Islam is the Chair, Center for Public Policy and Government at the Indian Institute of Management, Kashipur, and a visiting professor at London School of Economics. He has served as the Dean at IIM Kashipur. He taught at various universities in Asia, Africa, and worked with UNESCO, UNECA, and UNESCAP. He is a fellow of the Royal Asiatic Society, UK, and a member of the International Bar Association. Professor Islam has 2 PhDs. MA, MBA, LLM, and BEd degrees. How did you manage all that? Okay, big round of applause for him as well once again. Now over to RD, Mr. Ratnajyoti Datta. He holds the prestigious journalist accreditation of the Press Information Bureau under the freelance category, a senior journalist recognized by the Government of India with a demonstrated history of covering various industries like petroleum, environment, trade, agriculture, consumer affairs, etc., with specialization in covering oil and gas, Indian monsoon, carbon trade, renewable energy, agriculture, political and general news, real estate, and construction. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the entire panel here. So over to the panel, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening to all of you. My name is Manisha Sharma. As I was introduced, I'm a single parent to a special child, ranging from sales, selling tissue papers, to books, to heading the Walmart CSR, to Delhi Government Skill Development Project, which is now called the Delhi Skills and Entrepreneurship University, to being a single parent of Rudraksh, and now starting an NGO for special children, which is by the name of FAS. What brings me to this platform and what has linked me with Shilpi is the cause. I have been working for social causes for very long. I have enabled around 10,000 plus students till now because I felt whatever my son Rudraksh could not achieve in life is what I saw the other children achieving. And my son doesn't have speech, but the other children I have enabled address me as Ma. So I am a Jagat Ma for a lot of children. With this, I start the session that we have been waiting for. Anjali, my first question to you. How do you think your journey impacted your decision-making abilities on day-to-day basis? So I understand you had a tough journey. Everyone has to have their own journeys and live through them. How do you think it has impacted your day-to-day decision making?
Manisha, everybody has a rough ride, this way or that. It's all up to you how you turn those lemons into lemonade. We have had grandparents. We were very fortunate to be living with them, and my parents always pushed me to spend time with them, as I did to my own children, to spend times with their grandparents. And picking up from there, I stay in this small colony in Delhi. It's called Green Park. And in our lanes, there were multiple senior citizens who were sitting alone, staying alone. So we as a bunch of friends would visit them in the evenings and spend some time with them over tea. We would just chat up. And it became a ritual, and it became something that they used to look forward to so much. They found friends, they found things that were hidden inside them, and they had not done it in years. So we had a lady who, after 40 years, she picked up the pen and started writing poetry again. And she got 3 books published since she got together with us. I was inspired by Ganesha and listening for all those people who don't have anybody who listens to them. People need somebody to talk to. And it is very rare to come across an empathetic listener who is non-judgmental. Emotional first aid call-in service, and I called it talktobigears.com.
I think very rightly put, Anjali. All we need is somebody to listen. Another question for you, Anjali. Do you think empathizing is missing amongst us? Being human is missing, and we are only talking more and doing less for social development.
The answer is yes. And
I expected that.
You know, my father, he worked really hard all his life. He was a judge in the Delhi High Court, and after that he became an international arbitrator. So when you become an arbitrator, it is not necessary that you have an arbitration every day, so you don't have an agenda that day. So the days he had work, he would be up at 6 o'clock. He would go for his walk, he would do his yoga, he would be ready in his suit and his tie at 9:30. The arbitration is at 4 o'clock, but he's going to be ready. So, the point I'm trying to make is, you retire all these people, again adding to that same point what Meeta ji said. But there is such a big dharohar lying over there which we are not using. So, if we can get all these people out and try and help them contribute. बहुत लोग हैं जो जानना चाहते हैं, जो सीखना चाहते हैं, किसके पास जाएंगे वो सीखने के लिए? So it is answer to your value education bit. I've worked a little bit in that area with CBSE, and we had tried to get every subject we said has a value. Science has a value, maths has a value. A 2 plus 2 is always going to be 4. So the value of mathematics is truth. So we have worked a lot on this, and जो भी बच्चे हैं, आप खाली बच्चों को सिखाकर फ्यूचर नहीं बेटर कर सकते. आप बच्चों को सिखाइए, आप टीचर्स को सिखाइए, और आप पेरेंट्स को सिखाइए. It is a very important triangle that we need to address. So it's not just about the child. Now, sorry, coming back to you. Yes, I feel that we are so much involved on the online that we are offline when we are sitting with our families.
Absolutely.
हमारे लिए वो स्क्रीन इतना ज़रूरी है, हमारे लिए वो एक व्हाट्सएप पे मैसेज इतना ज़रूरी है, that we are neglecting the people, we are neglecting the relationships that are around us. तो empathy is missing, yes. Humane nature is missing, absolutely yes. क्योंकि आज सबको पैसा कमाना है. वो घर पर क्या छूट गया, और वो क्या मिनट, 1 मिनट इतना कीमती है. But that 1 minute that you spend with a senior person or that junior person in the house is going to go a long way.